definitely sealing this $35 million deal. No question about it.
With all the negotiating Kanako has done, I believe it's the perfect moment for her to take on a significant deal to advance her skills.
Oh, I got this. I'll handle everything Keiichi was doing. Just let me take care of it all.
Wow, Kanako, you're super impressive.
But, honestly, that major deal was something that only I could handle. I'm Keiichi Sato, and I work as an engineer with Anzai Electric Inc. I've got a big negotiation for a deal coming up pretty soon, but...
Hey, Keiichi, you're working on a big negotiation with the folks over at Days Power Corporation, right?
Yeah, this deal is worth $35 million, which is huge. So I've got to stay focused and navigate the negotiations carefully.
So, I was thinking maybe you could pass that negotiation to me and I can take care of it. What do you think?
Pass it to you?
Yeah, I'm totally confident I can seal the $35 million deal. No doubt about it.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is a pretty important deal. So I can't just pass the negotiations off to you. Isn't there a way we can work this out? Oh, Mr. Anzai. Kanako has gained a lot of good experience in negotiating. I think it's the perfect moment to let her take on this opportunity. If that's how you strongly feel, sir. But in exchange, may I take on some other deals that add up to the same value to balance this one out? Absolutely. Don't worry, I'll ensure your sales stay strong through this, and I'll be here to help if anything goes sideways. Thank you, sir. Okay, well, I'll leave it in your hands, Kanako.
I need to start prepping for the negotiation right away.
Hey, Kanako, I just heard the news. You're taking over that massive deal Keiichi was supposed to handle, huh?
That's right. Oh, I got this. I'll handle everything Keiichi was doing. Just let me take care of it all.
Wow, Kanako, you're super impressive.
You know it.
But, honestly, that major deal was something that only I could handle.
I'm sure you'll take care of it just fine. If it's handed over to you properly, don't you think so?
Yeah, I totally agree. We're all on the same team anyway.
Exactly. Oh, Toru, I'll count on you to be there for me on the day we make that major deal happen, okay?
Of course, supporting you is my job. If I do this right, I'll get even more of a respect. And who knows, the CEO might be impressed too.
Wow, I think they totally missed why I was in charge of negotiating that massive deal. They probably don't even know what I'm certified in. Maybe I should think about switching companies. I came to the conclusion that there wasn't much room for me to grow here, so I decided to leave Anzai Electric Inc. Hey Nagisa, it's Keiichi here. I've actually made up my mind to leave my job. Can you fill me in on that company you talked about? I'm really interested now. A few days later.
We're really grateful you took the time to meet with us today for this discussion.
We really appreciate it.
Likewise. But, by the way, wasn't Keiichi the one we were supposed to talk to about this deal? What happened to him?
Since Keiichi is no longer in the role, we'll be taking charge. Oh, no worries. We've got this covered and we'll take care of everything just right.
Oh, is that right? But I'm afraid we can't move forward with this project unless Keiichi's the one handling the entire deal.
Huh? Wait, why not?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Keiichi has an important certification that's a must-have for this project. Are you two familiar with the First Class Electric Works Specialist certification?
No, I've never heard of it.
What's that?
I see. So you two weren't even aware he had that certification.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't included in the information he gave me during the handover.
Did Mr. Anzai know about it?
Who knows?
The Electric Works Specialist certification is a must-have across the country for anyone involved in electrical systems, whether it's designing, building, or inspecting. The voltage you can work with depends on your certification level. Keiichi has the top-level first-class Electric Works Specialist certification, which means he can work on any electrical installation. And this made him a key player in our project. to build the biomass power plant for this important deal.
Hold up. Keiichi actually had a special certification like that? I had no idea.
Then how about we send over a temp who's got the same credentials to work on this project?
Yeah, you're totally right. Toru, can you call my dad right now?
Sure.
Ayumi, could you give us a moment?
Of course, but just so you know, passing the exam for the first-class electric works specialist is really challenging. Finding someone to fill Keiichi's shoes won't be a walk in the park.
Hello, is that you, Mr. Anzai? It's Toru here. We're in the middle of negotiating that important deal, but the client insists they can't continue without an engineer who holds the first-class electric works specialist certification. Can you send someone with that certification over here right away?
First-class electric works specialist certification, huh? Actually, Keiichi was the only person in our company who had that certification.
Say what? Are you serious? Why didn't you share that important stuff with us? Can you send Keiichi over to the meeting right away?
About that. Keiichi has handed in his resignation already, and he won't be returning to our company.
Wait, what? How could you just let someone so important walk away like that?
His mind is made up. I was really hoping you and Kanako could still seal the deal with our client. We'll tackle the certification issue later on.
Got it, sir. I'm back.
So, what did Dad say?
Were you able to get someone like Keiichi, a certified engineer, to join us for this negotiation?
Keiichi was the only one who had that certification in our company. And since he's no longer with us, we don't have anyone to assist us in this negotiation meeting now.
You can't be serious.
In that case, I'm really sorry, but we can't continue with a biomass power plant deal with your company, Anzai Electric Incorporated. If your company doesn't have other certified engineers like Keiichi, we can't really go ahead with this whole agreement.
You've got to be kidding me.
I see where you're coming from, Ayumi.
At the end of the day, the agreement didn't go through, leading to a huge setback for Anzai Electric Inc. And then...
Hello? Is this Keiichi I'm talking to?
Hey, Ayumi. It's been a while.
I found out you're no longer with Anzai Electric Incorporated. I must say that really caught me off guard.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for the sudden change in the person handling your account while we're in the middle of negotiating the deal.
Well, I was told that Anzai Electric Incorporated doesn't have anyone else with your credentials, which is why we had to drop the whole deal. But since we were working on that biomass power plant project, I'd love to keep things moving with you if you're interested. What do you say?
Really? Actually, I recently became part of Tokimeki Energy Corps. If that's alright with you, I'd be really interested in setting up a meeting through my new job. A few days later.
We really appreciate you squeezing us into your schedule today.
I can't express how much it means to me that you're up for working together even though I moved to a different company.
We really appreciate how detailed and reliable your work is. We definitely want to keep working together, no matter what happens.
Wow, that truly means a lot. Thank you.
All right, let's get down to business with the discussions.
That sounds great. Let's do it.
After we got through the discussion, Keiichi, it's great to have you on the team. I honestly didn't expect you to close a huge $35 million deal so soon after starting here. Nagisa and I were classmates back in college, and she's been asking me to hop on board with this company for a while.
As soon as I found out Keiichi was quitting his old job, I jumped into recruiter mode to get him on board here.
I'm so grateful for the warm welcome in the interview and the opportunity to be a part of this team.
Before Keiichi was part of the team, we only had engineers with second and third class electric works specialist certifications. Now that he's here, we can dive into way more challenging projects, right?
Absolutely. We're counting on that for sure. We're set to take on new clients, with requests for high voltage projects, and we're aiming to grow our operations. I have high hopes for you, Keiichi. Thank you. I promise to give my absolute best to this company. From that point on, we dove into the after deal, cranking out projects, and nailing down new contracts one after the other. Meanwhile, over at Anzai Electric Inc.,
With Keiichi not around, there's no one to manage the electrical engineers anymore. Clients are pulling out of their deals with us. What are we gonna do now?
How did we end up in a situation where Keiichi felt he had to quit? Sure, a lot of people didn't know he was certified, but we really should have managed this better.
I still can't believe that losing just one person could throw our whole company into chaos. And Dad, you had faith in me to take care of that $35 million contract, didn't you? You thought I could fill Keiichi's shoes.
Well, yes, I did, but...
Toru, can't you do something about this?
How about I just become an electric works specialist myself? I did some digging, and there's a certification test scheduled for this month.
That's really great. But I have my doubts about you getting the certification on your first try, since it seems pretty complicated.
Oh, please, if Keiichi could nail the exam and get his certification, I'll be just fine. It's no biggie.
And with that, the three of them kicked off their mission to get their company back on its feet. A few weeks later. I'm super relieved we got through the maintenance inspection for this company without a hitch.
Things have been flowing so much better since you became part of the team, Keiichi.
There you are, Keiichi. Oh, Mr. Anzai, Kaneko, and Toru. What's got the three of you together here? I didn't expect that losing you would make such a big impact on our business. If you're open to it, would you consider coming back to Anzai Electric Inc.? To your company?
I gave the electric work specialist exam a shot after you left, thinking I'd nail it, but I totally failed. I really didn't expect it to be that challenging. I'm really sorry for not taking it seriously enough.
You know, it's pretty unusual to be asked to come back to a job after you've quit. My dad's offering you your job back. Why not go for it? What makes you think to say it like that?
I'm not interested in going back to Anzai Electric Inc.
Hold up, seriously? After I said all that to you? Why not?
So, does this suggest that your job right now is a better fit for you? Honestly, it feels like there's a mountain of work at Anzai Electric Inc. that your team is struggling with. I'm guessing some clients have already dropped hints about wanting to cut ties with your company, right? Yes, that's right. And a lot of those past clients of yours have reached out to Tokimeki Energy Corporation through me. We've taken on the jobs that Anzai Electric Inc. couldn't deal with anymore. I beg your pardon?
That's awful! You're snatching our clients!
Exactly!
Just to be clear, we didn't go after those clients at all. They came to us because they value what Keiichi brings to the table and wanted to find new business partners. And while Keiichi is on another level, we also have several engineers who hold second and third class electric works specialist certifications so we can handle a lot of projects.
I really want to be a part of a company that appreciates what I bring to the table. Nagisa recognized my skills and invited me to be a part of this team. She emphasized how much they needed my expertise, and that really meant a lot to me.
I remember all the effort you put in to earn that certification since we were in college.
So you were watching all along, even back in those days, huh?
I was there for you before, and I still am now. I've always had your back, you know?
Yeah, I can tell you've always had my back. Thanks, Nagisa.
You're welcome.
Mr. Anzai, I've always thought that my certification didn't get the recognition it deserves at your company. Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's not every day you come across someone as talented, hardworking, and dependable as Keiichi. Your company really made a mistake here. And just so you know, we're not letting him go. Sorry, but you're out of luck.
Are you serious?
I can't wrap my head around the fact that he's the one turning us down like this.
After that, Anzai Electric Inc. lost its remaining clients and ended up going under. If only I had recognized Keiichi's true worth sooner.
So, wait, I wasn't even close to being on Keiichi's level?
Well, there goes my chance to impress Kaneko and get closer to being the CEO.
In the meantime, Nagisa and I teamed up to tackle several projects and close some deals. I appreciate you recognizing my talents and allowing me this chance, Nagisa.
You know, I see more than just your job talents, Keiichi.
Wait, does that mean...
What if you started thinking of me as more than just your coworker? Like, maybe as a woman?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for watching until the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.